Hey, hi, how's it going? Listen, I'm talking about another animation channel. I'm aware that I said the other day I didn't want to be seen as the dude who only talks about animation channels. I know I said that, and I know that if I just keep talking about animation channels, then it's only going to get more solidified. But also, I really like talking about animation channels. It's funny, it's easy, and you guys like it. I mean, like what would you do in this situation? And be honest, because I know you guys would milk animation channels just as much as I do. I know it. And especially because there's just so many of them. I swear to God, it has gotten to the point where every day I see another person trying to be Rico Animations. Which it's like, I get it. I do. He's got, I think, 12 million subscribers. So like numbers wise, I see why you'd want to be him. I totally get it. But content wise, the dude's a freak. Why? Like why the fuck is he the one being copied? There's other animators who are just as successful and not, like why not just do something? I don't know. I don't really see why they all go for Rico. Just like today's topic, Avenue Animations. Just look at his channel icon. Just look at it. Tell me that is not Rico. Dude, I honestly swear to God, the first time that I saw one of his animations, I nearly scrolled off of it because I thought it was Rico. And I've talked about Rico so many times, I'm like, I can't keep milking this. And so I almost scrolled off before I realized it's got a different name. Like, it's that close. It's, you know what? Like, I'm not even going to try to explain it. I'm just going to show you, okay? Look at this. See? Like, if you told me that this was Rico, at first glance, I would just 100% agree with you and never bring it up again. I would not even speculate that this was anybody other than Rico. You have to really look to see this as somebody else. Like, you genuinely have to look at every detail and be like, oh, okay, I guess this isn't Rico. Listen, this is for everyone watching that, like, wants to get into content creation. If somebody can watch your video and claim outright that they were 100% convinced it was somebody else, you're doing something wrong. That is some D1 writing. If you want to be someone else so bad that you succeed on everything that isn't the numbers, like you're a writer, okay? And you're great at it. Like, how the hell are you going to have his whole style locked down to a T and not even graze bro on the leaderboard? Like, that's honestly sad. And that's not to say that this dude's not successful. He's got like 2 million subs. But honestly, even that is sad. Like, bro, I mean, kudos, I guess. 2 million is wild. But also, like, you got it entirely by writing somebody else. You were not yourself a single time. My boy, the success is not yours. This is the backwash of Rico Animations. The crumbs that fell from his feast. Like, you're still eating good. Sure, you're still eating good, but it's Rico's last night leftovers. Like, it's a little worse now because it's sat in the fridge overnight. And also, it was never intended for you at all. Like, you're eating lunch for sure, but it just has Rico's name on it. And the only reason he hasn't said anything about it is because he hasn't noticed you. That's sad, bro. That whole yap session in a nutshell is your success. I mean, it's honestly just wild, bro. You have so much writing going on that literally everything you've ever accomplished can be summed up as eating Rico's last night leftovers. That is sad. I mean, like, what a legacy, bro. You could put that shit on your headstone. Rode Rico till the wheels fall off. Like, that would perfectly sum up your entire life. Think about that for a second, bro. Just do something else, man. Wow. Yeah, no. What a video. I think my favorite part is actually the title, New Toilet Technology. So, you click on this video expecting to see some, like, Dr. Seuss toilet gizmo, some little doodad, a thingamajig, if you will, just to be immediately disappointed because it's just a bidet. That's it. It's a tutorial on how to use a worse bidet. This one's worse. You have to pay for it, and it has like 1,000 little levers for some reason. I mean, that's new for sure. I'll give it to you. The actual, like, the payment part is new. But the actual technology, that's not new. That's not new at all. That's been a thing for a very long time. Avenue, did you not know about the existence of the bidet? Is this the first time you've heard about a bidet? I don't know. I don't really believe that someone like you, whose entire channel is filled with literally nothing but toilet humor, would not know what a bidet is. I'm sorry. I just feel like you're lying to me. You are an expert in the field. I have a hard time believing that you, of all people, don't know what a bidet is. So either A, I'm just completely wrong, and you somehow, in all of your toilet talk, have never been introduced to the idea of a bidet, or you are convinced that adding a payment machine to the bidet makes it a new thing in its entirety. Which, yeah, no. Sorry, bro. Hate to break it to you, but just because you take an already existing item and make it worse does not make it a new item. You know, like if I added a fucking seesaw to a dinner table, is it a new and exciting item? No, it's actually just stupid and wildly inconvenient, you know? Like, you get the weight distribution wrong at all and your fucking spaghetti's hitting the roof. You better hope your dinner guest doesn't eat with their elbows on the table. I mean, that would honestly just be tragic. All right, whatever, next video. Okay. I feel like there's something I'm missing, you know? Like, I feel as if there's some kind of lore here that I'm just completely missing. Like, what does the leg being broke have to do with anything? Like, why is that something that he chose to include? Please, if you know what this is in reference to, if it's anything at all, please let me know, because I am lost. Like, look at this in my perspective. I have no idea what's going on. So it just kind of looks like this guy threw that in for no reason. Like, he just kind of felt like giving this guy a broken leg. Like, that's, I don't know. That really doesn't make much sense. And then you know, honestly, now that I think about it, I've been dwelling on the whole leg thing, but really none of this makes sense. Like, sure, the leg definitely doesn't make sense, but neither does, I don't know, the fucking kung fu. What is this? Why is this a thing? You know, weirdly enough, when I look at channels like this, the one thing that I critique the most is the toilet humor. But for this video, it's honestly the only thing that makes sense. Like, it's the thing keeping this video together. That's how bad this video is. This is such a shit video that the best thing going on is a poop joke. And there's a lot going on, you know, like that's not just the one thing. There's so much going on, and the poop joke is at the top of the list. Avenue, how do you do that? Because honestly, that shit's a skill. I mean, it's impressive. I'll just be honest, making me say good things about a shit joke, I kind of thought that was impossible. But you've somehow done it. And I mean, sure, you didn't do it by making a good poop joke. I mean, you actually did it by making everything else 1,000 times worse than the poop joke, which kind of made it look better in comparison. But, you know, like, tomato, right? It's the same shit. Either way, you got me to say something good about a poop joke, so good job, bro. Moving on. What? I'm sorry. Your boss for no reason? Avenue, do you have something to tell us? Because, I mean, if you're trying to be relatable, this is not it. Avenue, this doesn't happen. Ever, actually. I've never once ever heard of this. So it really just makes me think that this happens to you and you just think it's normal. So you made this. Avenue, that's assault. That's not normal at all, actually. Honestly, I'd put that at the bottom of the list of normal things. You know, like that's so fucking rare. I'd put that below finding a 4-leaf clover. Avenue, don't let your boss do that. And also, no, you know what? I mean, not to victim blame here, but I'm looking at all the clues. I'm seeing that clearly this is a reoccurring thing because he, made a video about it in hopes to be relatable. So this has happened so many times that he thinks it could possibly be relatable. So Avenue, if this has happened a lot of times, why in the are you sitting like this? Again, I'm not like blaming the victim, but at the same time, it's kind of on you. I mean, preventative maintenance, my guy. If I got assaulted by somebody, I wouldn't be vulnerable around them. Ever. I mean, I would never do it. And what is this seating choice if not vulnerable? You know, like I'm not like sure if you're just confused on how chairs work. If so, that's just extremely unfortunate. Because, I mean, could you imagine going through life never being told how to use a chair and your boss penetrates you with a stick every time he catches you sitting like that? I mean, that, like, what a shitty combo. That fucking sucks. You know, so if it's that, totally my fault. Yeah, I'm being extremely insensitive. But if it's not that insanely rare chance, and you're just choosing to sit like this, I don't know, bro. I think that's a terrible play on your end. Avenue, don't do that. Just don't do that ever again.
I just want to be part of your
Okay, dude. Like, what in the No, you know what? Because now he's pissed me off. What is it with every shitty animation channels just being obsessed with fucking bugs? All of them. They all do this. Every single one that I've looked at has at least once animated them fucking a bug. Like, what makes them want to do that? I don't get it. I don't understand, because it's not funny. Like, unless I'm missing something, you know, I just don't think fucking a bug is funny. And also, you know, sure, it's a common thing in the animation space to find that, but it's not easy to think about. You know, like, it's not basic. It's not like I don't know. The way I see it is that this guy was animating him spraying a roach with bug spray, right? Then it survives. So in his mind, he's thinking, okay, what would be a good next step? Me personally, it would not be to the bug. I don't think it would be like that for anybody. I think you'd have to be top 500 on ranked jerkmates to even imagine that. So it's rare. You know, it's rare that that's on someone's mind. So why is it that all these animation channels are animating that? Why is that the first thing that comes to their mind when they're thinking, okay, what's a funny way to deal with a bug? Why is it immediately think, okay, I'm gonna fuck it? That's insane. I'm sorry, that's insane. And it happens all the time. Why? Somebody explain this to me. I know that the sound of like the bug getting I know that that's like a popular sound, but that was months ago, bro. This is new. This is a brand new animation. This happened just a couple weeks ago. Why is this? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to keep talking about this guy, okay? Like, if I don't end it on the bug getting then I just know it's going to get worse. And I just can't like put myself or you guys through that. You know, if it gets worse than this, then I just can't do it. I can't. So with that being said, sub to the channel. Join the Discord. Thank you to my Sigma tier channel members: Elite Alien, Cube Sphere, Diggity Dog, GRV, Silverwolf, D-Clan Erskine, Twister, Scent, Curl, Bacteria Food, Claimer of Booty, CSX, Galaxite, Crispy Ballsack, 666 Odeb, Hoop Sock, and Sweater King. Alright, I'm going to bed.